Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Georgea Hall.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here hosting Saturday Night Live. My name is Georgea Hall. You may recognize me as I'm producer of the show Hollywood Headlines. And I'm also the Vice President of Operations for MUTV. And I'm the host of a small underground podcast called Hyper Talkative. So you guys have heard of it, great, awesome. Millersville's also obsessed with using me as promo for some reason, as you can see here. And here. And here. I didn't even know about that last one. But for real, I'm super excited to be here with all of you and for you to see what we've been working on. I remember this time last year pitching the idea of a late night sketch comedy show to our MUTV president, Vanessa, and she said no. And so I proceeded to plan this behind her back. After this airs, I'll be sending this episode to Lorne Michaels to see if he wants to reconsider hiring me. Yeah, apparently having nominated for funniest in high school on your resume isn't enough to get you through the doors of 30 Rock. Maybe if I had won. But I think it's funnier that I didn't win. Being nominated for funniest in high school but not being funny enough to win is a bit in itself. I did, however, win most musical. As you can see, yep, that's my yearbook. They called it most likely to bop their way to the top. I don't know. But check this out. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Take that, Lauren. I'm a senior here at Millersville. I actually graduate in less than 2 weeks, which is very bittersweet. Yeah. And everyone's asking, Georgea, what's next for you? Where are you going? And I say, gap summer. But something I've enjoyed doing throughout my college years is being a part of the crew and giving tours to visiting families. It's a really good opportunity for me to test out my jokes before I take them to the stage. In fact, I've actually been workshopping this monologue on all of my tours for the past 2 weeks. They seem to like it. I really do love it, though. I love talking to families and answering questions about the university. A few weeks ago, we had a mid-student day, which is an opportunity for prospective students to see if the campus is right for them. I had just finished a tour when a girl came up to me and she asked, I have a question. I've asked this at every university I've toured so far. Is incest allowed? And I thought, you've asked that at every university you've toured? I was pretty concerned and visibly shocked, so my response was, I'm pretty sure that's illegal everywhere, not just Millersville. It's only when she repeated the question that I found out she was talking about the little smelly sticks incense and not Title 18, Section 4302 of the Pennsylvania General Assembly Consolidated Statutes stating incest is a felony of the second degree. Speaking of incest, I'm joking. But in a few weeks, I'll finally have my degree in media farts production. Something they don't tell you when you apply for jobs is that they're gonna Google you. They're gonna see your social media pages, every video you made for history class in high school, and that iMovie trailer you made when Zayn Malik left One Direction. All hypothetical examples, of course. Luckily for me, I don't have to worry about that because every time you search Georgea Hall, it shows you the results for Georgea Hall. I know my name is spelled weird, even Google thinks so, but my parents knew what they were doing. I was actually named after my great-grandfather George. My middle name is Grace after my great-grandmother because my parents thought it was too basic to name me Grace, so they just slapped an A onto George and called it a day. Can you guess what my name would have been if I were a boy?
George!
No! Franklin! We've got a great show for you tonight. Chromatic is here, so stick around and we'll be right back. Thank you so much for meeting with us on such short notice, Vanessa.
Yeah, anything for my VPs. What's up?
So, Georgia and I stayed up all night brainstorming a new idea for MUTV.
We just thought the club could use a little bit of spicing up, which is why we want to pitch a new series to you.
Okay.
We just thought to ourselves, what are two things that everyone loves?
Erin Chun's cornbread and when Chang buys his pizza?
Close.
Lasers and cats.
Oh my god.
Before you make any decisions, just hear us out.
In a future, there was nuclear war, and because of all the radiation, cats developed the ability to shoot lasers out of their mouths. Some of the cats will be used for good, others for evil. Who will win the world of laser cats?
Nice shot.
Thanks. I've been working on a new prototype.
A new prototype? What is it?
Can't tell you, just in case it doesn't work out. But if it does work out, it'll change the trajectory of the universe as we know it.
Okay.
Shrimp! Look out behind you!
Ah! Thanks for saving my life back there, Captain Meatball.
As long as we have cats that shoot lasers out of their mouths, we'll be okay. Hang on, I'm getting something from home base. It's Mr. M, our boss. He needs our help.
Let's go.
Captain Meatball, Sir Shrimp, thank Meowsers you're here. I need your help. Atticus Cornelius has captured all the laser cats and is going to take over the world if you two don't stop him.
He hasn't captured all of the laser cats. Let's do this.
It's locked. Yeah, I was gonna do that, so.
Yeah, okay.
Drop the cats. Let's fight like real people.
That's awesome.
Sir Shrimp and Captain Meatball, I've been expecting you.
The gig is up, Atticus. You've been caught. Let these laser cats go.
Ah, silly little Meatball. If it were only that easy.
It is.
Not so fast, Shrimpy.
No! Why are you doing this, Atticus?
It's a cat-eat-cat world out there. See, Captain Meatball? I've captured all of these laser cats so I can shave them, harness their laser powers, and turn them into a powerful, electronically charged Felice. And rule the world.
An electrically charged what?
A Felice.
Do you mean Felice?
Yeah, that's what I mean. A Felice.
No, you're saying a felice. It's a fleece. I mean, are you hearing that too? He's-
Silence! It's now time to show you what I mean.
What you're about to see is a dramatic reenactment of Atticus Cornelius' evil plan. Viewer discretion advised. You're a sick man, Atticus Cornelius.
Actually, my health has never been better.
What do we do?
We whisper for a while and confuse him to think that we have a plan.
Okay.
That's enough! You two have been the only thing standing in the way of my plan. The shrimp boy will go first. Meatball, I saw you fighting my guards, and you'll be a valuable asset on my team once hypnotized, of course.
I'll never work for you, Atticus!
You won't have a choice. Ha 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 ha. Guards, seize him.
No, no, no!
Come on, Sam, think of something. Wait! But if it does work out, it'll change the trajectory of the universe as we know it. Release the prototype.
The prototype? But we haven't tested it yet. It's not ready.
Now! Release the prototype now!
If you say so.
So long, shrimp.
What was that?
You've got to be kidding me.
Captain Meatball, you saved my life!
All thanks to my prototype.
So that's what you've been working on this whole time. You genius.
I guess you could say the cat's out of the bag.
Or the dog.
So...
What'd you think?
I love it.
Get out.
Yep, understood.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chromatic.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door. She's running out. She run, 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 run. She runs. 'Cause I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
I don't belong here. 'Cause I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
It's Weekend Update with Hunter Lohmann and Georgea Hall. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Georgea Hall.
And I'm Hunter Lohmann. Former President Donald John Trump is currently on trial with the New York State Supreme Court for 34 counts of falsifying business records. The former president pleads not guilty to portraying hush money reimbursements to his former lawyer Michael Cohen as legal expenses. News outlets have been providing hourly updates of the trial, a constant reminder that Donald Trump is still, unfortunately, relevant in American politics.
The family members of independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. have publicly endorsed Biden over Kennedy for the 2024 presidency. Kennedy says, quote, "I love my family. I feel that they love me," end quote, in response to his family's not supporting his election campaign. Well, we know you're unpopular in the polls, Kennedy, but I guess you're also the unpopular one in your own family, too.
Michael Douglas, the esteemed film actor, was recently interviewed by CNN on whether President Joe Biden is too old to run. Thank you, Michael Douglas. This was just what this country needed. Another elderly white man telling us his opinions.
And now we welcome a white man who we want to hear opinions from. It's broadcaster with a second job.
Well, hello there, Hunter. Georgia.
Hi, Liam. It's great to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. You know, it's actually a nice break from my day-to-day jobs.
Did you say jobs?
Yeah. So actually, I am a sports broadcaster because from a young age, I was told that I have a great face for radio. So that's what I pursued.
You mean a great voice for radio?
No.
Okay. Well, Liam, how do you like it?
You know, it's all great, but honestly, can I tell you something?
Of course, Liam. You can tell us here, update anything.
Well, the pay isn't great. I mean, I needed to pick up a second job.
Oh?
Yeah, it's going great. Now, let me just set the scene for you. Okay. You're trying to break up with your boyfriend. Just pretend for a minute, Georgia, that you have one of those. And anyways, you want to break up with your boyfriend. You don't want to do it over text, but you also don't want to do it in person. What would you do?
I'm not sure.
You call me to deliver that bad news. That's what I do. I deliver bad news.
And you get paid for this.
You'd be surprised at how many people don't want to tell people when they're dying. They're willing to pay money, and I mean good money to do that.
I didn't realize there was a market for this.
Oh, wow, there's a market. Now, it's limited, but I have tapped into it, and I'm actually booked for the rest of the year. Now, I'm doing eviction notices, serving legal papers, and delivering soul-crushing, world-rocking, majorly upsetting news to the poor schmucks of the world.
Well, that's not very nice, profiting off of someone when they're at their lowest.
Poor Georgia. I had a feeling you'd say this. Georgea Hall, I am sorry to inform you, but American film actor David Dastmalchian has filed a restraining order against you for harassment and stalking.
What? I didn't even sign. How did you get my signature? Is this true, Liam? Why would you
right
say
there.
that?
Of course it's true. I deliver bad news, not false news, silly. If you don't believe me, here are some examples.
Okay, that's not. How did you get these? Who are you talking to? That's like. Did you
Folks, this is
contact
only,
David Dastmalchian?
This is only the start. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
But we're friends. He commented on my friend Trinity's Instagram post.
Babe, are you Trinity?
Broadcaster with a second job, everyone. Unreal.
Georgia, that's embarrassing. You're stalking people?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Well, an escaped mountain goat nicknamed Chug got stuck under a bridge in Kansas City, Missouri earlier this month. It's unsure how the goat became stuck, but Chug was rescued by local firefighters and safely returned to his owner. Chug is also a high school nickname for Travis Kelce.
Ooh, that's rough. The Punxsutawney Groundhog Club stated in a Facebook post that not only is Punxsutawney Phil married to his groundhog wife Phyllis, but the couple also had 2 children born last month. This is great news for my mother, who can now say, "See, Georgia, even the groundhogs are in relationships and making grandchildren."
Your mom really said that?
Yes, all the time. Move on, move on.
An off-the-grid community in New Mexico is making headlines for its self-sustaining buildings made from recycled materials. The buildings, called Earthships, are not only able to house people, but also grow food, recycle water, and use wind and solar power. The creator of this off-the-grid community is Michael Reynolds, a man who looks like if Santa Claus went off the grid and quit doing Christmas.
Speaking of sustainability, last week was Earth Day. Many people around the country celebrated April 22nd by spending time outside, doing local cleanups, or learning about this year's theme, Planet versus Plastic, which is an effort to raise awareness about harmful plastics. As for me, I spent the day despairing about the future of the planet. Just kidding, I littered. Also relating to the Earth, Mount Ruang in Indonesia underwent multiple eruptions last week, with volcanic ashes shooting so high in the air it reached the second layer of the atmosphere. The eruption sent volcanic gases 65,000 feet in the air, releasing 300,000 tons of sulfur dioxide, a toxic gas with the smell of burnt matches. You know what else released 300,000 tons of sulfur dioxide this week? Hunter, after he ate a galley burrito yesterday.
No, I didn't
true.
have a burrito.
I was there, I smelled it, and I saw it.
She's lying, guys.
I'm not.
She's lying.
I can't lie.
Well, Taylor Swift earlier this month released her 11th studio album, Tortured Poets Department, not to be confused with Dead Poets Society, which is actually good.
Cicadas have gotten even more annoying. Studies show there is a new deadly sexually transmitted disease, a fungus, that turns cicadas into zombies and causes their private parts to fall off, which is actually going to be the main plotline of Disney's Zombies 4.
Well, and now with her own message, it's Public Sarah announcements.
Hello, everybody.
Hiya, Sarah. How are you doing today?
Hi, Hunter. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, yeah. Well, thank you for being here. Now, I understand that you have some important PSAs that you want to share with us.
Yes, only these aren't just regular PSAs. It's a Public Sarah announcement. Do you get it?
Yeah.
PSA, Public Sarah
okay,
announcement.
sure. Why don't you get started with them?
Okay. Public Sarah announcement. Walk faster. I am tired of walking behind a bunch of slowpokes on my way to class. Any slow walkers will be pushed off the sidewalk into oncoming traffic. See if they speed up when a car is barreling towards them.
Sarah, that's a really dark announcement. You can't seriously be considering doing this.
Oh, please. Buckle up was a popular PSA and no one does that.
You don't buckle your seatbelt?
Public Sarah announcement. Don't smoke.
Okay, well, that's an actual PSA, and smoking is bad, so I guess this is a good message.
You didn't let me finish, Hunter.
Sorry.
Don't smoke underwater, because then the fish will get addicted to cigarettes. And then they can't buy them at a gas station because they have no money, and there's no underwater gas stations. And then they have to quit cold turkey, which is really hard for anyone to do.
Is that common? Like a common problem that people encounter? What's going on?
Public Sarah announcement. Always recycle.
But?
There's no but. Recycling is good. It saves the planet, Hunter. Don't be such a negative Nancy. A hateful Hunter, if you will.
Sarah Dutton and Public Sarah announcements, everyone.
Yay!
For Weekend Update, I'm Hunter Lohmann.
And I'm Georgea Hall. Good night!
Hey, can I borrow a power strip?
No problem, Nat. You sure can. I guess we are best friends.
Hey, guys, whoa, looking nice. What does BFF stand for?
You wouldn't get it.
So, can I have that power strip?
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Don't forget to have it back tomorrow. Best friends forever? Best friends forever.
Once again, Chromatic.
There's only two types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe. Well, baby, I'ma put on a show kind of girl. Don't like the backseat, gotta be first. I'm like the ringleader, I call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I make it hot when I put on a show. Yeah, adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is your stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. All eyes on me in the center of my ring, just like a circus. When I cross that whip, everybody's gonna trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. There's only two types of guys out there. The ones that hang with me and the ones that are scared. So baby, I hope that you came prepared. I run a tight ship, so beware. I'm like the ringleader, I call the shots. Call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I make it hot when I put on a show. Yeah, adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is your stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. All eyes on me in the center of my ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody's gonna trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. Let's go. Let me see what you can do. Like a circus. Like a circus. All eyes on me in the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, and I trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Just like a circus.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for watching.